AI is evolving faster than ever, and now, you can easily create high-quality AI movie videos where the character stays consistent across every shot. From a single prompt, you'll be able to generate multiple cinematic scenes without any extra effort.
These are the bomb!
Actually, Jimmy, it's just basic ingredients.
Feastables, you are an artist!
They are better than Hershey's.
And to do this, we'll be using Higgsfield Cinema Studio, which makes the entire process fast and professional. Inside Cinema Studio, you can create scene images using different camera setups, just like in real filmmaking. You can choose specific lenses, adjust the focal length, and fine-tune the aperture to get the exact cinematic look you want. Based on my personal experience, I've put together a quick and easy guide, and I'll leave the link in the description. Once you check it out, everything will make sense, and you'll be able to generate scenes exactly the way you imagine them. For example, if you're creating an action scene, you can select a Panavision anamorphic lens, set the focal length to 35mm, and use an aperture of f2.8 for a more cinematic and dynamic result. If you're looking to create an epic landscape scene, simply select IMAX as your camera, use an Arri signature lens, set the focal length to 18mm, and keep the aperture at f8 for a wide, cinematic look. And if you want to generate a vintage flashback-style scene, choose the Arriflex 16mm camera, pair it with a Canon K35 lens, set the focal length to 35mm, and use an aperture of f2 to get that classic, nostalgic feel. You can download the quick guide from the link below and explore all these settings step by step. On top of all that, Cinema Studio offers 18 different camera shots, giving you full creative control to build the perfect scene for your video or movie. You can choose from multiple aspect ratios, and create videos that are 5 to 10 seconds long. You also have the option to turn audio on or off, add slow motion, and even generate up to 4 videos in a single run. What makes it even better is that you can set a start frame and an end frame, which creates super smooth, cinematic transitions that look incredibly professional. To get started, remember that Cinema Studio is only available on Higgsfield. I've dropped a direct link in the description to save you time. Otherwise, just head over to higgsfield.ai, and you'll see Cinema Studio right there at the top of the homepage. One simple click, and you're ready to create. Cinema Studio is incredibly powerful. It lets you generate both images and videos with ease. You can build entire scenes with multiple shots and export everything in stunning 4K. What's even better is the professional camera control. You have the freedom to choose your lens, tweak the focal length, and dial in the aperture just like a real filmmaker. The workflow here is incredibly straightforward. First, we'll input our scene prompt. Let's go with. The two astronauts move carefully through the ruins, trying to understand what happened to the city. Next, to keep our characters consistent, we need to upload reference images. Since our story features Ray and Emma, I'll just drop in these two astronaut reference photos to tell the AI exactly how they should look. After uploading your references, simply select them to lock in your character designs. Now, pay attention because this is the most crucial part, choosing the right camera gear. Every camera has its own unique vibe. To capture the raw emotion of this scene, I'm picking the legendary ARRI Alexa 35. I'll pair it with a Cooke S4 lens at a 50mm focal length to get that perfect wide shot, and we'll open the aperture to 1.4 to get that beautiful, cinematic depth. Now, just hit generate, and watch the magic happen. One thing I love is how fast Cinema Studio works. And there we go. The scene is done, and honestly, the quality is just mind-blowing. Look at those details. Now, the best part is that you can bring this image to life instantly. Just click the animate button right here. Your image is now set as the starting frame for the animation. Next, head over to the movement settings to take control of the camera. I'm going to use camera follow to track the action. Now, let's give it some direction in the prompt box. Wide cinematic shot, astronauts walking through collapsed buildings, dust drifting in air, slow handheld camera, distant smoke, muted gray color palette. Dialogue. Ray. This place didn't fall, it collapsed all at once. Now, let's dial in our settings. For the aspect ratio, we're going with a cinematic 16:9. Next is the duration. I'll stick with 5 seconds for now, but feel free to push it to 10 if your scene needs more time. You also have a toggle for audio. I'll keep mine enabled to capture the atmosphere. And if you want that extra dramatic touch, you can even enable the slow motion feature right here. Finally, let's hit that generate button and let the AI work its magic. I'll skip ahead and show you the final result in just a second. And here we go. The video is done. Let's take a look.
This place didn't fall, it collapsed all at once. This place didn't fall, it collapsed all at once.
The camera movement is so smooth and professional, and that voiceover is punchy and crystal clear. Everything came together perfectly to create a truly cinematic feel. Now, check this out. This is a feature that truly sets Higgsfield apart from the rest. It's called multishot. Simply head over to the image section, select your generated shot, and hit the multishot button. In seconds, Cinema Studio gives you 9 unique camera angles and variations of that exact scene. And the best part? Look at the character consistency. Even with 9 different shots, our characters look exactly the same. This is a massive time saver for anyone building a story. From here, you have the option to upscale these shots to stunning 4K or save them to your device. I'm going to go ahead and grab these scenes by hitting the download button. Once they're saved, we'll jump straight into the animation part. Now, let's bring those downloaded scenes to life. To get started with the animation, we'll simply switch over to the videos section right here. After that, we'll click on the first frame and upload our scene image to select it as the starting frame. Now, let's drop in our animation prompt. You'll notice that I've structured the dialogues very clearly, tagging them as female and male before each line. This is a pro tip because it helps the AI differentiate between the voices, ensuring the right character speaks the right lines. It's all about making the process as smooth as possible for the AI. Now, let's pick our camera motion. Personally, I feel a tilt down is the perfect choice for this shot to give it that cinematic feel. Let's lock in tilt down and move to the next step. Now there's nothing left to do but hit that generate button and let the AI do its thing. I'll skip the wait and show you exactly how it turned out in just a second. Alright guys, the generation is complete. Now, let's check it out together and see the magic we've created. I can't wait for you to see this.
I can feel it teeth, this place remembers everything.
Then we listen, and we move carefully.
I can feel it teeth, this place remembers everything.
Then we listen, and we move carefully.
Look at how accurately Cinema Studio followed our prompt. It's incredible how it assigned the female voice to the female character, and the male voice to the male character exactly as instructed. This level of precision is why I'm telling you, Cinema Studio is a total game changer for AI filmmaking. Alright, let's generate a video using both the starting and ending frames. First, click on the end frame button, upload your image, and select it to lock it in. Now, for the prompt, you'll notice I've actually added some dialogue. Just a heads up, when you use both frames, the AI typically doesn't generate audio, but hopefully, Higgsfield addresses that in a future update. I've bumped the duration up to 10 seconds for this one. Let's hit generate and see the magic happen. Alright guys, our video is ready. Let's hit play and check out the final result together. Just look at how smooth that transition is. It's so seamless you can barely notice the jump between the first and last frames. This level of quality is exactly why Higgsfield is my go-to platform for AI content. But wait, it gets better. Let me show you another really cool way to use the Cinema Studio. First things first, head over to the image section in Cinema Studio and upload your photo. I'll use this one as an example. After selecting it, just type "Don't change anything" into the prompt box and click generate. Once your image is ready, here's the magic part. Just click on multishot. And voila, you've got 9 different variations with the exact same style and lighting, but from various angles. It looks like a professional studio photoshoot. Higgsfield really is an all-in-one powerhouse, offering top-tier AI models for both images and videos. I've dropped the links for Higgsfield and Cinema Studio in the description below, so make sure to check them out. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.